She joins us to talk about the situation there with that one man who has now been diagnosed, tested positive for Ebola. Giselle, we know that the man has been listed in serious condition. Last we heard, has there been any update on that?
Yeah, that's the last update on his condition, that he is in serious condition. We do know that he's in an isolated ward at Texas Presbyterian Hospital here in Dallas. So there's an entire ward and an entire team at that hospital who's caring specifically for that one and only patient.
We've also heard that there are some children who are now being monitored, now being watched because they came in contact with this man. Do we know much more about that? How they came in contact with him? Are they relatives of this man?
Yeah, that seems to be the understanding, is that they are relatives of this man. And that's actually a big part of the story here on the ground in Dallas now, because there's 5 children that all go to 5 separate Dallas school district schools here, all in one East Dallas neighborhood. It's an extremely ethnically diverse neighborhood there in that part of East Dallas. So you can imagine there are a lot of concerns now among parents who have children that go to 5 separate schools about the possibility of these kids coming into contact with the man that has Ebola.
And what has been the discussion amongst members of the public? You mentioned the parents there, but generally speaking, to know that there is a diagnosed case in a local hospital, I'm sure people who went to the hospital for other reasons are also a little worried.
Yeah, so you are hearing that chatter. You know, there is concerns, but, you know, medical officials are really trying to calm those concerns and saying that, you know, you are really only in jeopardy of contracting Ebola if you had contact with this individual when he was exhibiting symptoms. So that's the message that the medical community is getting out there. But still, of course, there is a heightened sense of concern here in Dallas. You know, this is a big metroplex. I don't know, you know, how familiar most Canadians are with Dallas-Fort Worth, but again, it's the Dallas-Fort Worth metroplex. It's a huge cosmopolitan area with lots of cities that are part of this one area. So yeah, people are not running out to stores, you know, and stocking up on gloves and masks. It hasn't gotten to that point yet, but there's definitely a heightened level of concern. And this is Texas. It's conservative. You know, there's that Texas bravado of you don't mess with Texas. And, you know, here Ebola is messing with Texas. So you're hearing a lot of strong language from the governor, from other leaders, you know, about getting to the bottom of this, keeping it contained, and everything that you would expect to hear from, you know, leaders in Texas.
All right, journalist Giselle Phelps is joining us out of Dallas, Texas. The latest there on the case of a man from Liberia tested positive for Ebola. Thanks, Giselle.
You're welcome, Marella. Thank you.